Hey guys, Dragalia's at it again. Man, I gotta say, I absolutely love Dragalia Lost. It is my favorite gacha game today. Epic 7 was fun, but honestly, if I had Dragalia only, with everything they keep trying to do for us, if they just added some more content, this would be my only gacha game I'd play, honestly. Okay, I'd still try other things because I love playing games. But look at this, another freaking summoning voucher for the next event. To celebrate the new event, we will be sending everyone a Tenfold Summon Voucher! Again! I love this! I really hope they never stop doing this. This makes it so worth it. I was not going to pull, and I really want to keep my voucher for the next event, but I think I might just do it because I can't help myself, and it's so... I'm just so grateful that they keep doing this stuff. So they did do some fixes, or they're supposed to have done some fixes, where the features and changes below have been added to the game. The AI of the adventurer in your party have been adjusted so that they use attacks and skills more often during quests. The Fafnar enemy appearing in the reoccurring events, Avenue to Power, Beginning, Intermediate, Expert, various, no longer a guard. So that means no more freaking shields to deal with, which is so nice because if you're not paying attention and you're autoing it, it's annoying. It takes a lot longer. So that's a good fix. That's a really good fix. Now, the number of amounts of Eldwaters needed to strengthen a ability is now easier to see. I don't know why that was a big deal. I didn't ever think that was a problem, but I guess it's nice to have. For the upward swiping gesture and iOS devices, it's now changes to multitasking during quests after inputting the gestures 2 times. So for you iPhone users, that's good. That's some good news. Defeated enemies now disappear from the minimap immediately. I don't know if, how important that one was, but I guess it's nice because it's going to make it going through Avenue of Power a lot faster. If they're disappearing faster, and that means we can just get to the next level quicker, so that's really nice. The display speed of notices have increased. Again, I don't know why that's an issue. The rates displayed in the item summon, I do say item summons, appearance rate have been changed to display up to the thousandth decimal place. The summoning rates themselves have been unchanged. Now these features and changes below will be added to the game. So this is going to happen when the game should reset. The number of skip tickets you can acquire in a daily bonus have been increased to 3. That is wonderful. It's going to make it so much nicer for grinding. They're just doing so much for us to make it easier for us to actually progress, which is so nice because it helps me not feel like I have to level during the event, which is still really great. But it is a lot nicer to have this thing, these implementations in. The maximum held number of skip tickets have been increased to 99, so that's also nice. I don't ever think anyone's going to get to that way because it's just easy to use your skip tickets to get through things that you don't want to deal with, and most people who play every day are going to just use them. Adjustments were made to the power of Hawk skill, Savage Hawk on stunned enemies. Adjustments were made to Nefaria's skill, Knight of Antiquity, concerning its power and power against enemies afflicted with blindness. So these are some of the buffs that we're getting. I said blindness. Issues that they have fixed is all the gifts in the Dragon Roost were displaying as bread. They finally got rid of that, or they're finally getting rid of that, so it's fixing. I don't know. I don't personally have a problem with that, but I know a lot of people do. While leveling up the smithy, its level wasn't being factored into the total facility. It took them a while to fix that, but they finally took care of it. The High Midgard's Storm Chaser is dealing more hits than it should. Yes! Oh my god, I have been so tired of that. It is annoying. I'm so glad that they're fixing that. Changing characters when one of them has been afflicted, stunned, freezes, or sleep, then switching back once the affliction has healed was causing controls to be limited. I never noticed that myself. For skills that grow, stronger based on the number of buffs on a character, only sustained healing spells weren't being factored in. Never noticed that either. That's interesting. Under specific conditions, you could be struck by status afflictions while shapeshift. Yeah, that was annoying. I'm not gonna lie. When choosing to repeat a mission from a quest results screen, the amount of stamina that should have been recovered due to passage of time was not being reflected. Yes, I've noticed that too, and that was annoying. For all the items on the friend screen, the might shown on the characters that you tap would not reflect the equipment or dragon. Opening notices during events would sometimes cause the notice screen to be displayed lower than the menu, preventing the player from pressing the update or close button. Yes, I noticed that as well. Okay, note, it may take some time for these updates to be reflected in store. Additionally, users may not be able to perform updates due to the device data caches being full. If you are unable to perform the update, power down your device, then turn it off again and attempt to download for the store after a few minutes. Alright, so that's for everyone who's actually play to win or pay to play. So that's good information for you to get. Now the best part about this is what is coming. Oh my god, why are you frozen? Okay, that was weird. Let's, oh. Well, that's a little odd. I'm gonna pause this real quick and see if I can get that fixed. Any odd jobs in Alright, we're back. So, sorry about that. So, what's ahead for Dragalia Lost? And this is only part 1. Let me get rid of that. This is Matsuda, the director of Dragalia Lost. First, I'd like to thank everyone who is playing the game regularly. As announced in a previous notice, today I will be giving you information in various in-game events, as well as some information on the game's direction and future updates. Excuse me. We're calling these entries What's Ahead for Dragalia Lost. Please read on for more information. Event info on the 14th, today, Wednesday, 2300 Pacific Standard Time. The Summon Showcase Wind of Hope, as well as the facility event at A Wish to the Winds will start. The Summon Showcase will introduce Wind Element, Adventures, Dragons, and Wormprints. Some of those Wormprints will be of particular use in the upcoming facility event. The event will see oh my god, I can't read. The facility event will see our heroes happen upon a sister and a brother named Louise and Lowen. Meeting this pair is when the adventure begins. Building the Wind Shrine, that event's special facility will increase the damage you deal to enemies within quests related to this event. So leveling up will provide helpful. Will be very will prove very helpful. Additionally, the extra quests this time around have been updated to allow co-op play. You heard that right. We're not gonna have the same problems we did with the wind, not the wind, the Halloween boss. The wind boss is actually gonna allow us to take it down with other players, which is really nice because it sucked to grind to get my team enough to get that freaking medal. I mean, I'm glad I did it. It actually really improved the way I play in the game. It made me have to think a lot more of how I'm gonna play. My playstyle just got a lot better. I couldn't do force strikes properly before that event, and now thanks to it, I'm like a king at it. And so I'm glad that they brought co-op, but I'm glad that for the pumpkin thing that they didn't, because it actually helped me improve as a player. But it's really great to hear that they're actually going to make it co-op. Aside from that, the winter login bonus will begin on November 17. I hope you enjoyed this as well. So that's cool. They're doing a little login bonus for Christmas, I'm guessing. That's cool. Completely skipping Thanksgiving like everyone, I understand. After this, the next raid event, Resplendent Refrain, is scheduled to start at the end of November. From this event, we plan on removing the event reward worm prints. That is amazing. I'm hoping that this means that they're removed from the gacha. Alright, these are the special worm prints that grant a damage boost against raid boss. Ultimately, they decrease the opportunity players had to make good use of their regular worm prints. Essentially, these limited customization options for raid events. Okay, so I'm gonna assume that means that they're just completely getting rid of any worm prints that are raid specific, because that means we can finally use the worm prints, which is good because I'm tired of using event worm prints. I have to keep switching them out, and I don't get to use the ones I actually want to use. So that's really cool to hear. Hopefully that doesn't affect us too much, but let's see. Our intention is for players to enjoy growing stronger during these events, and this is the end results of us considering what would simply be the most fun. Note that future facility events are scheduled to proceed as usual. That's cool. Alright, so Resplendent Refrain, and okay, so I'm gonna assume that's our free character that we're gonna be able to get through the next raid, and that is a weird dragon. That is weird. I'm gonna assume. So is it like a polar bear / yeti combo? That's interesting. But I'm assuming that's going to be our free dragon that we're going to have to deal with for the next event. That's cool. So design is a little odd, I will say, but I do like it. It's adorable. As for the details of this next raid event, perhaps you can tell from the title that songs will play a key role. Yes. We have prepared 3 brand new songs specifically for this event and new adventure and songstress Lucretia? I'm gonna have to ask my wife how she wants to pronounce that. Lucretia. I'm gonna go with Lucretia. We'll be making her debut. I hope you're looking forward to the event and the new characters. Update, info, and direction. In today's 1.1.5 update, we have improved the AI of your team members. They will now actively attack enemies and will use skills more frequently. That's amazing. This should make clearing a quest a bit easier for you all. So that was information they gave us on the other notice. Additionally, enemies in the Avenue of Power no longer create barriers. That's like an already. This is amazing. They need to. Now that there are 4 main points that make up our current direction for the future. Adjustments to rupees, manas, and crystals. And still seems like they're not addressing old water yet, but that's fine. We noticed that many new players are becoming stuck due to lack of upgrade resources. For that reason, we will be increasing the amount of mana crystals and old water you can get from daily endeavors and login bonus. Okay, they're still going to give us the 300 daily old water if we complete the dailies. I guess that's doable and that's nice. We've announced this information via the maintenance notices. We also see that those playing the game a lot do not have enough rupees to craft all the weapons they want. That is true. It's a huge problem. To address this, we plan on increasing the amount of rupees produced by your ruby mines. Oh, that is awesome. Okay, so that's really good. We also, I hope it's a lot, because that's going to be we need a lot for weapons. We also plan to increase the amount of rupees and crystals you can get from Avenue to Fortune and Avenue to Power, and to also add a master difficulty to these quests. Perfect. We've been asking for that. I don't know how many times I had to say this. We need this. We need it to be done, and it's coming, so that's great to hear. Acquiring resources, we want to make it easier to obtain the resources required for unbinding mana circles and crafting weapons. To do this, we plan to include orbs of each element, various dragon scales, as well as crafting resources in the shop treasure trade. That's interesting. I wonder how that's going to work. It will also be possible to convert these resources from low tier to high tier and back again. Oh, that is cool. I wonder how that oh, that's cool. I actually can't wait to see how that's going to work. That sounds super fucking helpful. That'd be nice. All right, if new players work hard to clear quests, they will be able to convert resources into high tier resources. Advanced players will be able to convert their extra high tier resources into lower tier resources to make up for any they may be lacking. That is really cool. Wow, I didn't even think about them doing that. Adjustments to weapon types. We want to improve certain weapon types, specifically the bow and the lance. The idea behind the bow is sharp shooting from a distance. We're going to reduce the time between firing a force strike and when it actually lands. We're also looking into reducing the spread for normal arrows and increasing their range. Oh, that's cool. I think bow characters would appreciate that a lot more, especially since a lot of bow users are not really happy with bow users as of right now. Regarding the lance, the idea behind it is continuous and mid-range attacks. We plan to adjust the lance so that normal attacks do not launch enemies. That is awesome. I absolutely hated the Halloween Elisan, the fact that she would launch characters so it would take more time to kill them. And it was just if you weren't dodging and then rolling and then hitting again, it was not worth it. And sometimes you needed to launch them anyways to keep them from attacking you. So the option now to just use 4 strikes is going to be a lot better. We also increased the area of the 4 strikes. Oh, that's awesome. So it will be more useful when you're in a pinch. These adjustments will not result in any visual changes, but they are directly connected to the gameplay experience. We hope these adjustments make using bows and lance more fun for everyone. I think they will. Please note that this may not turn out exactly as described here once the updates are all said and done, but whatever form the update takes, we always striving to improve the experience. And that's fair. Coding in new stuff is not always easy, and we can see that Dragalia, they're trying to do a lot. And if it doesn't work out, I would suggest people not be too upset that it doesn't happen right away. It does take some time. They do have some resources, obviously, and they're using them to work on this, but if it doesn't work out like they're saying, I would suggest just waiting, and it'll come. They care about us enough to be working on this. Now they're going to be adding new quests. When comparing Dragon Trials Master and the Imperial Onslaughts with Advanced Dragon Trials, there is a distinct gap in difficulty. We feel that there is not enough content to bridge the gap. We are also planning new content to fill it. Oh, that's cool. So they're going to add more stages. We hope to make assembling teams fun by, for example, increasing the weapons you can craft. We can't say much more about this at the moment, however. We plan on delivering Chapter 7 of the main story at the end of the year. That is amazing! Ferris, the second heir, appears in the new chapter and some light is shed upon a certain character's backstory. Hope you're all looking forward to it. I wonder what character. Aside from this, it looks like more and more people are clearing high Midgard Swarm's trial. which means next up will be another High Dragon trial. We're planning to kick it off mid-December, so be sure to keep an eye out for that. What do you think of the first part of what's ahead for Dragalia Lost? That's all the information, the info I can give you for now, so I hope you're looking forward to these events. It's a lot to go over, but hopefully you have a better sense for the development team's passion and our dedication to the game. Thank you for playing. Hiroki Matsuda, Director, Dragalia Summon. Note, Summon Showcase events and updates contents may change without notice. Any characters in game screenshots shown are still in development. So that is amazing. This is Dragalia Lost. You are a fantastic game. You do so much for the players. You care about your game, and I absolutely love what you keep doing. You keep improving, and you keep showing us that this game is worth to come back to. You keep giving us free summoning, so no one feels, I mean, yes, it still sucks that the rates aren't the best, but no one feels like they don't have the opportunity. You keep doing these events that keep giving us more worm might, so we keep being able to summon. Almost every event I get to at least get enough for 2 tenfold summons, and well, as long as I'm collecting throughout the time as well. And it's just wonderful. Dragalia Lost is probably one of the best gacha games ever, and I'm so happy that they're doing this. Not only that, they already announced the next event. That is amazing. I'm glad that gets us hype. It's obviously looking like it's going to be a light. We're going to be fighting light characters, which means we're going to be probably using a dark dragon, which is great because even the Obama, whatever that is, Obama Snow. I don't know why I was calling it a Pokemon, but it looks like the Abominable Snow Bear is going to definitely be a dark dragon with its little purple highlights. But that's amazing. I'm excited that it's a bard, obviously, character I think we're getting right here. So my wife's going to be so happy to hear that. But man, this makes me really excited. Dragalia Lost, you keep it up. Just keep adding some content for us. Keep showing the love that you have for the game, and we'll continue to appreciate you. Alright guys, this video dragged down a lot. There was a lot to go over, and I really wanted you guys to hear it from me. Obviously, you guys can all just look at the notes yourself, but I love being able to read this stuff off to you and show my excitement for what the game has to offer. Thank you guys for watching. I will talk to you guys later.